Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Daisy and I'm bringing you along for a few days in Taipei, Taiwan. I spent a few days here and really liked the city. It was really interesting to see how different everything felt, especially coming straight from Japan. The architecture, the temples, the overall atmosphere, it all had a completely different vibe. It was fascinating to explore yet another Asian country and notice all the contrasts. Taiwan definitely feels more southern to me. It actually reminded me a bit of Southeast Asia, especially the way life happens more out on the streets. On my first day, I basically walked all around town because I just wanted to soak in the city and get a feel for it. I explored a lot of the main sites on foot, which was such a nice way to experience the different corners of Taipei. For my first lunch in Taipei, I went to a small authentic vegetarian restaurant just around the corner of my capsule hotel. I had a delicious tomato udon soup with tofu. Then I walked a bit more and headed to Plants to get a fresh smoothie and a cake. Plants is a really nice restaurant and everything there is plant-based. After my dessert, I made my way to Taipei 101, the tallest skyscraper in Taiwan, because I just love being up high and seeing the entire city from above, and it was quite impressive. And then I ended my full day of walking and exploring Taipei with some vegan ice cream from Gelateria Nice Cream. The next morning, I started my day with the famous hike up Elephant Mountain. And the view from the mountain is just so beautiful. It's definitely worth the climb. Even though Taipei is quite a green city, it was really nice to be surrounded by nature for a change and to get a feel for the local plants and greenery. I really enjoyed the small hike and ended up staying on the mountain for quite a while, just taking in the view and the peaceful atmosphere. After my little hike, I was quite hungry, so I went back to Plants, this time for lunch, and enjoyed some really yummy food. And because I have such a sweet tooth, I soon found myself in a bubble tea shop, but not just any bubble tea shop. This was honestly the best one I've ever been to. And the best part, it's completely vegan. They make the creamiest, nuttiest teas, and I was in absolute heaven. If you're ever in Taipei, you have to check out this place. On my next morning, you guessed it, I went back to Plants for breakfast. After that, I just wandered around and enjoyed my last day in Taipei. It was quite rainy that day, so I ended up sitting in the cafe for a while, writing the last postcards from my trip. Later, I rode around on the subway just to see a bit more of the city while staying dry. Even that felt like a nice way to quietly take in the atmosphere one last time. And of course, I had to treat myself to one more bubble tea from Nut Tea, and honestly, I still think about that drink so often. I wish I could have one right now. For my last night, I decided to hike up Elephant Mountain again, for sunset this time. I stayed until the sun had completely disappeared behind the city, and I found myself thinking a lot about this whole journey. I had been traveling for 2 months, all by myself through South Korea, Japan, and Taiwan, and it was truly the best thing ever. I loved experiencing new places, different cultures, and meeting so many kind and interesting people along the way. This time will always stay with me. And watching the sunset from that beautiful spot felt like the perfect ending to it all. And then it was time to head back to Switzerland. And by the way, I had a layover in Hong Kong, and seeing the skyline from the airplane window was such a cool bonus to wrap it all up. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye!